Down here.
How did we have this? Yeah, over to Johnny's house. They had it on fast forward. Yeah. It's the only way to change the
right, then ain't we
change the motor in the car. Say, you know what? You got to have your pencil and you got to give the family history. Watertown Angus, they're going to have everybody give where their parents or where their side of the family comes from.
I told you I'd give you a kiss. You showed up today. Oh!
Malting barley is big. Sugar. Stay with us, Doris. I think you know who Doris was, Jake. Doris was always a pusher and always the one for reunions and behind the Van Bockel and the Vanderpool reunions. And we miss Doris, and I don't know what else I can see, and I'm sure that Jake more than misses Doris. And if there's anybody here that's got anything that would like to say about Doris, I sure want you to get up and talk. Her brothers, her sister bought it, but it's well over 50 years ago. But we used to ride together to school, and we had a lot of good fun. And if any of you got something to say about Doris that you remember, I sure would appreciate saying it.
All I remember about Doris, every time she comes to Seneca, I got a TNA. And we got to get the quilts out, and we got to get the crocheting out, we got to get any hobby out. And she always had to find out what Mom was thinking. Now, has anybody else got any memories?
Well, when I was a little girl, I went over with beadwork, and I have never forgotten the time she took me to help me do my beadwork.
Anybody else?
Doris was the number one, and I knew even Doris. Go to conventions, and I was an boat pusher, so was Jake. Mrs. Shirley. I think they were a wonderful couple. As life goes. And as I talked to Jake, I was with him for 3 weeks after the funeral. He brought me home and he stayed a week by us. Later on he stayed another 2 days. We had some nice talks with Jake. It's sad to say, but after all is said and done, there's only one who rules, and we do not understand his ways. There's no doubt about it. But may we trust him and put our trust in him because he provided. I went to Jake and Doris's wedding. That's a while ago too. And within February, we almost perished in a snowstorm going to it. We had a blizzard in Seneca, South Dakota,
We fought her for 15 miles in Lebanon in the bone. Learned it out there. Morris and Jake had been to town that day. It's one that could have been a disaster. I'll never forget that. Oh, that probably was bigger than it is today. My mother said to my dad, let's go to Seneca and we'll go on the church. Dad, oh, we can make it. But I'll never forget that. And then we went out the next day and got Jake's car, Jake and Doris's car, everything. The groceries in it with everything was frozen solid.
You remember what year that was?
It would be the 10th of February, so it would have been the 8th of February.
We got married the 20th, so it was around the 18th or 19th.
Yeah, a couple days just before the wedding. Because we went the next day and got your car out. Yeah, those were the good old days. Well, I got a question or two here of anybody that's here that can answer this. I certainly can. Of all the families that immigrated to South Dakota in 1926, which family was the first to return to?
John.
John was the first one, huh?
Yeah, he went back in 1929. 27, 29. That's the year John was born. At the Holland place. We moved right to that place south of Holland. Josie was born in 27. He was born in 27.
Thank you. Which family of the Van Bockel clan has the most children?
I'm not going to answer that.
You have that information. Not you again.
Has anybody got more than 9?
Van Bockel. Children.
I'll have to get the book.
I don't know, they don't put the answers in here.
Okay. Who's got more than 15 grandchildren? How about you, Dave? How many do you have? Peter has 32. Pete has 22. And John has 30. John has 30. And Elizabeth had 19.
Who's got more than 24?
So John has, John would have 30.
John's got 30, okay.
Now just plain grandchildren.
That's a slug.
Now John Vanderpool had 24.
Got 30.
And how about Uncle Jake?
Who has the least?
Okay.
Vanderpool?
That would have any.
Not yet.
I just have one.
Well, shame on you. You should have a dozen.
My children are like
Did you get...
Do you know if there's more than 30 in your family?
How you doing?
In your dad's family now? Of all you kids. Where do you live? Jake and Ed.
I already know who
How many children? That's the only one I didn't get figured up. The only one. How many grandchildren Mom has?
Oh, it's great
No, you're just fine. Stand on. I wanted you in there.
Might be in the ballpark, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Which family?
And we just found out it's John who's got John.
we've got quite a few friends. Want me to come over?
Just stand right there, Jake, and introduce, because they're taking the video.
That won't be the first time you give me a
Just stay right in there, and take it all. Hey, John.
I'd say that's quite a swoop.
Wait a minute, no, I'm sorry, John.
That's what John over. Hey, John. Hello, John. Hello, what do you want me to do? And I'm so happy that I came up from the south to this reunion and see all my relatives that I haven't seen for many years, especially Aunt Agnes and Uncle Garrett. And this is my wife, Esther.
Now, go ahead.
Let John and Marilyn get in there.
I'm Marilyn and John.
John, get over there with your wife. See, you're talking to Uncle Andrew now.
Right here.
Oh, Uncle Andrew. Well, that is something, some continent. Uncle Andrew is 98 years old, right? And I'm John Van Bockel, son of Hunnis Van Bockel. And this is my wife, Marilyn, from Minnesota. Met her in Minnesota, and we're very delighted to be here.
Where are you from?
We're from Oklahoma.
And Uncle Andrew and I have the same birthday, April 23rd.
Oh.
Same as Shakespeare.
You guys look real good for a couple of old people.
But we have one thing in common, though. We drive an old car that has a lot of Bondo on it. You know, Uncle Garrett, there's only one thing wrong with them. They don't know they lost the war.
They don't know they lost. I don't know if they are.
No, I don't either.
Take you that first, but since I seen you last, we have increased quite a level. We have two of the families with us. We have the Winters family that live between Washington Springs and Miller. And we have the Journeys family that lives between Faulkton and Redfield and a little bit north. We are regular customers here every year. Our face isn't new to most of these people. But we seem to be bringing new visitors with us every other year. And it's going to continue, I guess. We just had a big Hannes Van Bockel reunion in Pipestone, Minnesota. And we talked a lot about the old immigrant train that you were part of. And we talked about all your brothers and your half-brothers. And we wish you the best of health. And I wish someday I could get back with you on the pool table. When
we saw you is when we played pool out in the garage, and you still beat me. You know, you kept winning 25 cents a game. That's all. Buy him a tie. Get in there, Kirby. Right. Did a good job, too. Yeah. Knew how to do that. Oh, yeah, yeah.
uncle with a card, and every time I talk to him, he'll always talk about me. He knew when I was born. I was born with a heavy frost the 12th of September. He never forgets to remind me.
Well, I'm glad that we got to go see Uncle Andrew back, I forget what year it was.
1985.
Andrew, and we had a nice time with Uncle Andrew and Aunt Annie. And I wish Uncle Andrew could be in Pierce, South Dakota, July 4th to hear our son Bobby, who he was an active boy when he was out there. I forget how old he was, but he's going to give his first sermon in our home church on July 4th, Uncle Andrew and Aunt Annie.
Well, good. And we're mighty
Well,
proud
it's
of
about
you.
time you're doing your share. Well, I tell you, the Lutheran Church
He's
needs
doing a lot of praise for all us animals. Katie, we gotta see you. Katie, come this way a little bit more. There you go. Yeah.
Get on the black quick, right?
Yeah, say your names again.
I'm Ray Robeson. I'm Margie. And I'm Josephine Wenzel. I forgot my last name. You were the right. You know, Margie, you're the girl. Take your hat off. There we go.
Josephine lives in Pipestone? Oh, three of the other girls.
And you want to know how many children I have? I have two. A girl and a boy.
I have two, a girl and a boy. Two grandkids, a girl and a boy.
Yes, I have one grandchild.
And I have two, Stephen and Cindy.
Children, that is.
Well, yeah, grandchildren to come. I have
3 children, 7 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren.
And if you want to know, I've been a widow for 11 years, so I'm alone. Anytime you want to come up and see me, I've got room.
Yes, they will.
And I have one husband, the only husband I'll ever have.
And I have two husbands. Oh, I'm sorry. Third one's coming up, huh? No. Let's see.
I'm trying to find them here. Marie? Sure, I've got it all. Here. I don't think I used to be in the way. I wish they'd give their name. Oh, the kids, you know?
Wait a minute. Don! Come here!
Okay, now Ken.
Stand up!
We want everyone to say their name. Yeah.
You sure you weren't in the rain with that? I said, no, I wasn't. But there, I got these I have been in.
Who's got to say what?
Okay, here we go now. Okay.
Now we what?
This is Marie Netches.
My hobby.
My man's out front.
I'm Bertha Overgong.
I'm Ken, and that's Mom and Dad.
Yeah, we live in California. Been there for 6 years.
You got how many children?
We've got one daughter, big girl, about 21. We're from Rochester, Minnesota. Daughter goes to school in Madison, Wisconsin.
So this not too bad, it's over.
So say hello, Uncle Andrew.
And then who's this? Hi, everybody. It's too nice to be here.
Tell Uncle Andrew to come on down to Minnesota and we'll go fish hunting.
How many kids you got? Where do you live?
Well, we live in Pequot Lakes, Minnesota. It's in the heart of the lakeland. And I'm retired, and my wife is retired, and Lucy is retired, and oh, are we happy.
Yes, it's fun.
We have 4 children.
And Uncle Andrew, next month I'm going to get my first Social Security check. I wonder how many checks Uncle Andrew's got.
We're going to take it off anyway.
I wonder how he got a stockpile of stuff.
Okay, let's turn.
Okay, Dick and I have one son, Neil. He lives in Bloomington, Minnesota. I have 2 grandchildren, Courtney, 11, and Ryan is 7. And they're awful busy people. I see them about 4 times a year, and they're all well, and that's amazing. No, I have your check. No.
Well, we've got 2 boys and 2 girls who are not here today. They're awful busy too.
Yeah, awful busy.
Craig is the oldest, and then Deborah, Pamela, and Brad. Brad and Craig live out of state. One lives in Wisconsin, and Craig lives in Montana. And they just couldn't come today. They were here last year, though, the girls were.
So, that's it.
Okay, see you next year.
Yeah.
How far from the end then?
Well, then right below me was Bernard. You might have known the younger Bernard, then Pete, then Helen.
It's fun to get them when they're all just trying to get into line.
When they're not posing.
Yeah, really.
Macro.
They're
We
well
got a set of
represented.
those look like a bunch of ropes, huh?
Last year, every one of her kids were here.
Maybe we should have a wanted.
What do we want it for?
Well, now, Aunt Agnes, what you got to say for yourself now?
I kind of think Mom's got the most represented.
I think she has too.
I didn't hear what you said.
I think that you've got the most representation here.
Okay, Mother, you talk.
Yeah.
Talk to Uncle Andrew now.
Wait now, I ain't ready.
Aunt Agnes.
Yeah.
Joanne, why don't you start it out?
Start at the beginning.
At the beginning, Marion? Okay.
Yeah, Marion.
Marion, Waddell, my husband Harold. You're getting them all right here, Mom. Grandkids didn't come. How many have? Oh, great. Possibilities. Well, she's got better possibilities than I have. This is Kurt. Of course, I'm Elda. This is daughter Joy. Joe's back here. And where's Joe? There's Joe, and his wife Delia. She's at the mall, where most of them are. Okay, and this is my granddaughter Brandy. Her dad is John, and he's not here. And yeah, this is your dad too. This is Derek. John. So these are the only 2 grandchildren I have, and I don't think I'll ever have any more. I looked at things. We have, I should say, 4 step grandchildren. John's wife has 4 children. And they all live together.
2 sisters and 2 brothers.
Yeah, and where's your dad at? Tell him where your daddy is.
He's trucking.
He's trucking, isn't he? And he's probably, he's in Sioux Falls today, isn't he?
Yep.
He's in Sioux Falls. Most of the time he's on the East Coast.
Yep.
And Joe is a trucker. And Joy teaches school in Falls. I guess that's about all I got to say. Of course, this is Kurt. I don't. Sometimes I want him, sometimes I don't. When he's grouchy, I let him sleep in the morning. Okay. Vernon?
I'm Vernon, and this is my wife Shirley. And we used to live off the farm west of Gettysburg, but we're in Gettysburg now. And there's 2 of my grandkids here, and their dad back here, Gene. And I got son and daughter, one in Gettysburg, one in Pierre. They didn't come. And my son got 3 children, so I got 3 more grandchildren, but they didn't come. And I just ready.
Hello, Uncle Andrew. Raymond here. I want to greet you. I want to say it's been a few years since I drove your pickup to Minnesota. Probably about 30, 45 years maybe. I'm not sure. That was an enjoyable time. Uncle Andrew, I'd like you to meet my wife, Georgia, my son, Ray Jr., his wife, Diane, 2 granddaughters, Valerie, and Vanessa. Wish you many happy returns, Uncle Andrew. God bless you.
By the way, Uncle Andrew, I forgot to mention, he's the professor in the family, as you can tell by his speech. And his wife is the historian.
Uncle Andrew, I'm Joanne. Everett's not here today. He's out trucking too. We've got 4 children. This is Kyle. The youngest, well, not the youngest grandchild, but this is from the youngest daughter. And just a little memory that I have. I remember Uncle Andrew and Aunt Marie when I was a little kid. Always brought Penny back. Penny's a lemon drop. Always stuck in my mind. Enjoyed that.
I got one more thing to say to Uncle Andrew. I still remember that chewing tobacco he hurt my hand while we was harvesting.
Yeah, and I remember, Uncle Andrew, when you put me on that old header, too, and I was riding that old stick that went this way and that wheel went boop, 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 boop. Mom, you tell Uncle Andrew about Jetta.
Well, Jetta lives in
Up to your voice.
Jetta lives in Kansas. Jetta and Dave. They have 4 children. 4 boys. One is married. No grandchildren there. And Jetta drives the bus, school bus. And Dave is in irrigation. He's been there for years and years. He still is. And I live in Seneca. And we get together quite often. It's real good for you. And I wish I could come and see you.